Did you just say not having an iron deficiency for the past few weeks? Nice. Okay. Welcome back to the trials and tribulations of Big Iron. I suppose that, please wait for the stream to start intro might have been better served by him laying in bed, but we can speed that up. So, last we left off, bit of a training montage, bit of a seeking knowledge in the last one. 200 cats for skeleton repair beds in Black Desert City, only in the bar. Remember that. Tip number 1 of the stream right out of the gate. But as stated in the description of the video, kind of like we talked about on the last stream, if you caught that, but we're going to be heading south. We're going to be heading pretty far south. We're going to go look for some bounties here in the north of the swamp area. We're going to make our way down, possibly here to the high bone fields, into Caton, into Mourn. There's some bounties there, as well as an opportunity to get our hands on some bigger and stronger weapons. So that's the plan. Headed south in pursuit of technology, in pursuit of research material and wealth. The first thing we're going to do, though, now that we're fully healed, is hit this ruin just west of Black Desert City. I'm feeling pretty good about our ability to trash some robots. And if I remember correctly, these ruins are populated by other skeletons. On the last stream, somebody commented that my voice was being overpowered by the game volume. If you're hanging out in chat and you don't mind doing me a favor, let me know how the sound is this evening. Old machine spider. Okay, that spider is very nearly dead. Oh, and these broken model somethings are also pretty beat up. I feel like they're fighting each other, and I'm not going to stop them. We're going to take advantage of this moment. Oh, no, they dropped it. They dropped it. Okay. Let's deal with these guys. Although, I think there might be a... Yeah. There's a... So there's a double harpoon turret up there. So we're going to have to go fight that guy right now. But I hope there's not another one. There is another one, just up the hall. Oof. Okay, go. Run! Kill the man on the turret. Oh, he hit me. He hit me! Can you believe that? We might have to run. Oh, yeah, 56. We're out. Right back to Black Desert City. Okay, so do not... do that in your soul Ironman. Sorry, I'm trying to read here. The music was a little loud. Is a little loud? Was a little loud. You could English. Is. See? That's the kind of reliable information we need. Done and done. The music is a wuzza, should be better. Okay, we need to get back here. We need to heal. And then resume our journey. I think we can take that tower if I don't get hit by so many harpoons early on. I think we stand a real chance. Are these beds all the same price? 200, 200, 200. Yeah, okay. So just in case you have 5 skeleton friends, highly recommend the bar at Black Desert City. If you're catching these streams or you're catching this stream later and you've been wondering what certain mods I'm using, I've talked about the mods a few times. I'm going to show them here, but I will also add that I just recently put a link on the community tab to a Universal Wasteland expansion mod set that I was using, but it explains which shader I'm still using, and the Kenshi mod, which is added to things like ×5 speed, ×10 speed, ×20 speed. Just a couple quality of life things like that. If you've played a lot of Kenshi and you're interested in starting new stories, especially with solo Ironmans, but kind of, you know, speeding through the downtime, the injured time, the healing time, it can really make it a much more enjoyable experience. So check out the community tab and you'll see which mods I'm using. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to show them here. So that's them. If you're watching this later, pause it. If you're watching it now, I mean, I think you can pause it. And that is the map. I get asked often about the map that I use, and it is called Islands Incarnate Map. Someone commented last stream and asked what the map mod I used was called. And if you're unsure as to what that looks like, that's Island Incarnate. I think you can see it maybe up here. Island Parrots map. It says on the mod list, Island Incarnate. But either way, this is what it looks like. I like it a lot. It just leaves names for everything, especially if you're like me and you've played the heck out of this game. You don't need to, you know, re-find all these areas. It's cool to just have them listed and labeled, and also have all these cool things like swords in the map. I'm pretty sure these are forts of some kind, maybe bandit forts or things like that. So, okay, moving on. Big Iron is headed south. I think we'll leave the robot workshop for now. We'll start at Flats Lagoon, see what we can find there, work our way south through Mourn, over to Caton. Might try and steal some stuff there or just buy some stuff. We're getting there with the money. We have 47,000 cats. And if we manage to survive the high bone fields, we will head to Lounge Steady. Let's see how our skills improve between here and there. We have sabers at 40, hackers at 46, heavy weapons at 24. We don't have a heavy weapon right now, so that'll probably stay. Crossbows is only at 5. We're going to try and get that up. Strength 44, toughness 79, dexterity 38. As usual, if you're watching along and you have any questions about a solo Ironman game that you're currently playing, or about my playthrough, please don't hesitate to ask or ask in the comments afterwards, and I will answer you there. Okay, once we get out of the Deadlands, maybe we'll check this old tower. You know what? That's in Venge. There might be some cool stuff there, though. I think it's an old control tower from one of the satellites. And if there's any lore that we come across, kind of in book form, maybe we'll cover that too. I really hope Kenshi 2 is packed with lore. Hold on, let's try and fight this. You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind just now. I don't want to fight either of those things. You know what? Here, no, training opportunity. Training opportunity. They attack quickly. Where'd they go? Okay, okay. We're gonna go on block here and see how well we do. Let's see what this is gonna do for our stats. What am I using right now? Hackers, maybe? Let's see. Let's see what happens with our hackers skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, every 8 hits, I'm getting a point of hackers, which is not worth the kind of the block. If you had maybe 8 of those attacking you, that would be worth it. We're gonna try and fight it though instead. Which should, every hit, let's see what it raises. So blocking, oh, okay, nailed it. But every hit is 1%. And if you're playing a solo Ironman and you have gnarly opponents like this that can attack extremely quickly, just take a piece of him. That'll kill him. He's dead. If you need the money, throw the stackables in your stackable bag. You know what? Actually, I might do that. And we can use it for building, actually. So, not bad. If you haven't seen one of my Kenshi videos, one of my guides, I don't put out many videos. I'm not great at editing, and I get impatient pretty quickly. But it talks about using 2 backpacks on your solo Ironman until you can get your hands on a trader's backpack. And so that's what we're doing here. We have our wooden backpack, which allows stackables, and our thieves backpack, which is long enough to accommodate long weapons, but doesn't affect our combat stats as adversely as a normal or larger backpack. Hey, you chumbo. Hold still, dust bandits. This is gonna be sweet. My defense is -8. Probably why? Equipment bonuses. Oh, dang. Okay. Not a problem. We're just gonna attack these guys and see how this goes. Out of my way. You want cats? Take them from me. I dare you. Smarmy. The language can get a little extreme. Okay. I've got a pretty good feeling about this. I'm keeping the... We're closing off the damage markers, though. I'm just gonna let this happen. Now! Dust bandits. Are they gonna disarm me? If they take my weapons, I'll be super sad. We'll have to chase them to the ends of the earth. But this is all for training. Like every one of these, you know, run into a crowd unnecessarily on my way to a destination situations is all for training. Toughness has already gone up, which is awesome. I think dexterity's gone up. Hackers has absolutely gone up. And is going up as this fight progresses. Especially when he hits multiple opponents. Hackers is at 47 here, and I'm pretty sure it started at 44 before this fight. But especially the big sweeping AoEs. So we're just at 47. 15%. I want to see how this goes up with those big sweeping AoE hits. If I get another one before I get knocked down. Looks like it's 1% per guy. Per hit. Yeah, which is pretty sweet. So these crossbowmen are probably going to be a big problem here. So I'm going to walk up and I'm going to try to engage each one of these guys in melee just to keep him in melee. But I find if you run away from them too soon, they pick up their crossbow immediately. So that's about the only micromanaging you're going to see me do in fights. Positioning myself between crossbowmen and a bunch of their friends. Because as mentioned last stream, their perception sucks. So they're going to hit their own guys just as often as they're going to hit me. Now they're going to be getting better as the fight progresses. So there's that. So you can run up to them and engage them. And a lot of the time, they will stay engaged to you in melee combat. Or you can kill them one by one, which is also an option. I'm not sure I've killed anybody, and Big Iron looks like Hellraiser. Oof. Okay, I'm taking these weapons off. There is absolutely no way we're losing our edge weapons. There's a bit of cheese for you. 80 toughness at 13%. Let's see what we can do here. Just gonna spam the get up button. 46%. So we gained 33% just from spamming stand up. Once you hit high 70s, 80s with any skill in this game, it's gonna crawl to a halt. It's pretty aggressive. The sudden requirement curve for skill increase in the late 70s. Okay, great training session. You need that cheese. Sometimes you need that cheese. Protect your neck. Protect your weapons. So right now, what happened there, if you're curious what I'm talking about, I disarmed myself. I put my Edge Type 3 Flesh Cleaver off from being equipped and just threw it into my backpack, then took my backpack off immediately. Now don't quote me on this, but if you have bandits or enemies loot player turned on, okay, a lot of the time, or some of the time anyways, they take your weapon. It happened in one of the earlier streams of this character, I'm pretty sure. Or the last solo Ironman stream, but my weapon got snagged. And now that we have edge weapons, and I'm really too lazy to run back to Black Desert City and try and rob the scrap house every single time I need a new weapon. Although we're absolutely going to do that. I recommend stuffing them in a backpack. Thankfully, you can still move stuff around when you're unconscious. Somebody should really mod that out for difficulty. Okay, one of my favorite training opportunities. Please none of you be elders. No, they don't look big enough. An elder beak thing looks like a brontosaurus, and you look to them like a giant broccoli. I guess that would be a tree. Time to die, big things. Wait, why am I using martial arts? Okay, we're going to speed this up. Probably going to die. But Hackers was at 47. I'm not set to block. He just hasn't had a chance to swing because they're insane. And I'm pretty sure we have 3 or 5 times attack slots turned on. What's happening right now? Is anything meaningful happening? Hackers is edging its way up. Melee defense kind of edging its way up. Dexterity, not at all. Toughness, not even a smidgen. Strength, So really, I mean, Hackers is kind of going up, but not as quickly as I'd like. I think we've gone too high for just big things. We're beyond them now. Although we're not beyond outrunning them. We can't do that. That's something you can't really do. Oh, there's stuff to loot here, though. We're going to have to kill one. Got this. While we're chopping, let's do some shopping. I'm going to make our skills even worse. Might start losing the fight, as a matter of fact. But maybe we can grab some stuff kind of while we fight and not die. Skeleton eye, that's going to be worth a lot of money. Skeleton repair kits all over the place. This is good. This is good news. Who are these little guys? Puny skeletons. Oh, they had some economy limbs. Okay. Power core, money. That's money. Who are these little guys? The weak thralls. And they are the thrall masters. I don't know that I've ever seen a thrall master. I might have to take off the backpack here and switch back to combat mode. Now, I say combat mode, but our armor is terrible. At least they don't have armor. There are a lot of them, though. Oh, boy. That AoE is going to be the end of me. Okay, I have a plan. If we run and hide, that big thing's going to deal sweet, sweet justice to those guys. And I will just sit over here and heal for a second. Please leave me alone, sir. Oh, skeleton repair kit. That's exactly what we need. And that one there. And that one there. You know what? I might just kind of loot and scoot here. Running. Building material, useful. Use it for a bed. Way station ruins. Who knew this was here? I want that in there. Seriously? There's a way to fix that. I'm pretty sure you just have to save and load the game or something. Which is not happening. I will say, in case of crashes. And there's no room. I really should have stopped to heal by now. Okay, where's this old tower? Oh, sweet. I forgot this was one of these buildings. I don't know if there's anything cool in here at all. Wow, seriously? We just ran across the planet. One of the coolest landmarks you can find, and there's nothing here. All right, let's go check inside the ruins of this husk. It'd be pretty sweet to build a base kind of underneath this structure, though, eh? I just think building a base in Venge is sweet, kind of no matter what, if you have an army of skeletons or your solo skeleton. Now, solo base building without 20 times speed can be like a bit of a thing. Oh, what is Dobes Gamble? That's right. We're kind of nearing the one of the volcanic regions. There's some pretty gnarly enemies down here. Sweet. I still want the plank, okay? My plan here is to do everything in our power to get the exile plank. And I'm pretty sure that is Gorillo, the leader of the gorilla bandits. And that is somewhere down here. I can never remember exactly where the prison is, but we'll find it. If we survive this. So Kenshi's a moon of that planet. I wonder what's going on that planet. I'd lose my mind if Kenshi 2 started with some kind of... First of all, if Kenshi 2 starts with a cinematic, I'll lose my mind. But some kind of backstory or cinematic, especially a cinematic, about whoever lives on that planet. Wherever it went, it's gone forever. But whoever lives on that planet, maybe dropping people off here. Maybe it was just a common trade route. Boneyard Wolf. It'd be so cool if you could tame creatures in Kenshi. I know you can buy them, right? I know you can buy them, but they left out taming and breeding. I'm not a coder. I coded a text game once. For fun in like high school, but I just can't see how, it was such a stretch to add a taming and breeding system. I mean, maybe then it becomes just Pokemon, but okay, we got a bunch of stuff to sell on that. Oh no. Okay, nothing to see here. Nothing happened. Nobody attacked the door. We're all friends. Show me what you got. We're gonna sell a couple of these repair kits. We're gonna sell the used one first. You never, honestly, unless you're, I don't know, strictly training. And when I say strictly training, I mean going to get the heaviest armor money can buy, and then running into a massive crowd of reavers or something, or a massive crowd of hungry bandits even, and just put it on hyper speed as you punch them all or something in heavy armor. Odds are you won't get a shot off, but your skills will go up insanely quickly. What do we have here? Mercenary tent, camp, shelter. Now, neither of these are a requirement for a skeleton. We're gonna buy them because they add great aesthetic value when you build a house and stuff. We don't need anything there yet, but I will be selling another one of these repair kits. I'm pretty sure we cleared out the... yeah. Okay, 62,000 cats. Let's see what the... Is it a robot shack? No, it's not. It's not. It's a small shack for sale, which could be beneficial, but let's see what the tavern has for sale that might be useful, if anything. Scrap tent, we just found that. Okay. So we're keeping an eye out for, and I'm pretty sure you have to actually get it from a fight. Like, you get it from... You steal it from somewhere, if I recall correctly, but skeleton repair bed blueprint. We're gonna check the bar to see what they have. And nothing. Okay, moving on. Moving on to Mourn. Now, again, we're going to take our fights where we can get them. I can't recall if Mourn has a skeleton repair bed. Did Flat's Lagoon? Let's go check that quickly. I'm pretty sure this building has a skeleton repair bed on the second floor. Travel and repairs. You know what? Let's use that. Let's just get the 10 points or whatever it is we need for this. It's only 800. Not bad. Not as bad as 2,000. Not as bad as 2,000 at some of the other places. Okay, Mourn it is. Honestly, if you're playing solo Ironman for the first time, what's going on? What's going on? Who's fighting who? We have land bats. If you're playing solo Ironman for the first time, what I was getting at was play it on 1x speed. At max 2x, like I am right now. Unless you're completely familiar with where you're headed and the enemies between, you know, here and there. Maybe then I would say go up to 3 or 5 times. Or if you have the appropriate mods, like 10 times or 20 times. But if you don't have 100% of the information, play it slowly. It really sucks. It really sucks to get attached to a solo Ironman and then he dies because of speeding things up. Man, has that happened. If you care enough to adhere, right, to the rules, and they are self-imposed. My policy is always whatever makes you have the most fun. For me, it's video game masochism. Okay, come on. You can't get there? I'm trying to path using the map. And sometimes that's rough. Are those skin spiders? I wonder if their skills are high enough to provide us some gain here. 36? Could be. How's about these guys? Who are these guys? Black sheep of the black dogs. I'm pretty confused. Okay, so high bone fields. If you're unfamiliar with the high bone fields, this is where the elder beak thing lives. One of them. There is more than one. I just can't remember where the other ones are. But elder beak things live here for sure. They're huge and terrifying, and especially with the solo Ironman game, very potentially game-ending. They run extremely quickly, as all big things do, and do massive amounts of damage. Usually the other big thing just comes in and wipes out all the citizens of Mourn. I am doing them a terrible disservice by leading in a bunch of big things. I'm going to try and help them defend the town. Sometimes if you wait too long in a game where you've come to this area near Mourn but not visited Mourn, you'll show up at Mourn and everybody will be dead. Because an elder beak thing got into Mourn. And killed absolutely everybody. That's something that happens. Speaking of Mourn, now that we're here, we may as well throw ourselves against the death trap that is the white gorillo and see how our first attempt goes. Damage versus animals, negative 10%. Let's go with this saber, the Meitu saber. And hopefully, worst case scenario, we can still crawl out of here. This is gonna be rough. Now, there is a cheese way you can do this. So, I thought we found it. I thought we found it just there, but we did not. Seems like he was stuck on the stairs. My goodness, he is tenacious. Oof. Oof. Wow. Just elder white gorillo. Just a lot of damage happening. Oh, he's stuck. Oh my goodness. So, you know, maybe, just sometimes, take advantage of certain situations to work on your stat. And we are going to run out of crossbows before this big fella goes down, I think. Crossbow bolts. We only have 60. I'm going to have to go buy more just to come back and cheese kill the great white gorillo. Adapt and overcome. Who knew this would happen? You can't just, you know, leave advantages out on the playing field. Yes. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hup! I'm not looting them. That's a lot of money worth a great white gorillo. However, we have a first aid kit. Oh, okay, we need to trap him somehow. Put him in a bed, I think. And I'm not going to train on him. That's super lame. Is there a bed up here? Ah, thank goodness. Gonna heal him. And hopefully he doesn't get up. Okay. Fantastic. I have acquired my Pokemon for the game. Oh, this guy's coming with me. Anytime I'm afraid, I'm just gonna place him on the ground and run away. That's my plan. I think we can make real progress here. We could take him to, for instance, the scrapyard and have him kill the entire robot defense. Do you think? I don't know if he'd be strong enough for that. An elder being thing, maybe, because of the AoE. I just don't know about the great white gorillo. However, using the great white gorillo to kill the gorillo bandits, that sounds pretty sweet. So let's go find those guys. There's cacti here, which I don't think is important. I really don't remember where they live. I think they live somewhere up here or down here between Caton and Mourn. A big part of me says up. Let's try up. What our crossbows get to, by the way? 13 from 5. Sweet. So, I'm going to demonstrate the absolute cheesiest way to train crossbows. If Big Iron survives this stream. Next stream, I'm even going to title it, to that effect, like, best way to train crossbows in Kenshi. It requires maybe that you pay a smidgen of attention. Oh, geez. No? Okay, look. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Get away from me. Do we think it's Flats Lagoon or do we think it's this way? Oh, I wish I remembered. I'll find him. So Flats Lagoon has the Black Dogs. Oh, Nomad Animal Trader. Gorillo Bandits. Perfect. We're on their trail. If there's Gorillo Bandits, then there's most likely gorillos somewhere. Or like the prison. Gorillos. Obviously there's gorillos. That's Flats Lagoon. Where is the prison? Is it up? Is it up more? It can't be up more. It's got to be... I'm second guessing myself. Let's go south of Flats Lagoon. I mean, if you're hanging out in chat and you know where the prison is, don't be shy. There's no such thing as a spoiler to me at this point. But my sense of direction in this game is abysmal. I kind of feel better about our situation, though, now that we have a giant homicidal gorilla on our back. Where would you be if you were a Gorillo Bandit's prison? Okay, I feel like I remember water. Those guys are black dogs. Ray shelf. Doesn't feel right. No, we made... Well, ruin. What's the ruin? Do we think it's scary? If it's scary, I'm out. I don't want to. I just don't want to waste the gorilla on a ruin. You know, odds that we get the gorilla back pretty slim. Okay, there it is, right there, actually. Oh, sweet. Book, skeleton eye. Another skeleton repair kit, power core, skeleton muscle. That sells for a lot. A staggering amount of armor plating. Armor plating sells for a lot as well. Now, if you're building a base later on, you know, you might want to be picking up things like these copper alloy plates. Stuff like that, right? Because I think copper alloy plates are going to be used in electronic stuff, if I recall. Way south of Mourn. Thank you, Angry Brian. We're still on task to kill the gorillo bandits with the giant white gorillo. Now, odds of you finding the giant white gorillo locked against the staircase, pretty low. That was pretty lucky. There's an example of a bug right there in Kenshi that, you know, works in your favor. So there were some gorillo bandits there, but I am 1000% sure that the gorillo bandit leader is actually at the prison. Oh boy. See, this might qualify as a good time to drop him if I was a Greenlander. But even then, I would say, you know, kind of let it ride and see what happens. If I get jumped by an Elder Beak thing, though, we're gonna just sit there and watch that whole fight unfold. Oh boy. These big things really bugging me. Really making me edgy. That looks, oh, like a herd of murder birds. Back away. Leave me alone, crazy beak things. Actually, they can come to the prison with me. That'd be pretty sweet. Quick self-heal. Put the appropriate backpack on. Don't want to kind of be caught. With all the negatives from that backpack. Okay, let's see what trouble we can't get ourselves into here. I've never done this before, so if this works, awesome. Motor, skeleton repair kit, skeleton muscle, skeleton eye. Are they tearing apart my bros here? Big iron, not pleased. Skeleton muscles, repair kits, iron plates. Looks like they're tearing apart his friends here at the prison. Nope. Don't accidentally loot your security, your insurance policy. I don't know where I'm putting all this stuff right now. Oh. Actually, put that down. So, this is why the 2 backpack system, especially when playing solo. If you're playing with a party, it doesn't really matter, right? Or if you've got a pack animal, I still use the 2 backpack system, even with a pack animal. But if you have a pack animal, you don't have to worry about it as much. 2 backpack system because pack animals tend to die a lot, especially in a solo game. They usually get eaten. Okay, how many bad guys are we talking? Wowzers. Is there more upstairs, and is that where the chief is? Gorillo bandit, Gorillo bandit. We're just running right to the top. Right to the head honcho. Top floor, is that where he's hiding? Gorillo, he's huge. He shouldn't be this hard to find. Come on. There he is. Gorillo. Okay, second floor it is. Have fun. Have fun, my friend. I'm out. I just have to distract these guys long enough. For 99 seconds? Okay, hang tight. Hang tight. Saber. Defense. Defense. Come on. Big Mama. Oh, did I just fall through the building? Amazing. This actually worked out quite well. Let's go sit on the throne. Hup, hup. 55 more seconds. Okay, big iron fights in the throne room of the enemy. I really hope this works out. Time for hugs. I can't believe we haven't seen any of that dialogue, actually, now that you mention it. Unless I rush past it. Doesn't have a lot of blood, but these guys don't do a lot of bleeding damage. "12 seconds. 11 seconds. 9, 8, 5, 4, 2. Hold on, I have to pause. I will be right back. Great timing. I just don't want to leave halfway through this, so once we get it started, we're getting it started. The gigantic white gorillo could wake up at any moment. I'll BRB. Did you like my suspense building? It was actually oddly coincidental. Okay. Well, moment of truth. We have brought the great white gorillo. Express delivery from Mourn. Right to the prison. He looks happy to be here. And, I'm really eager to see what all three of his noses can do here. I'm just gonna hold block unless he gets near us, then I'm gonna run. Okay, he's up. He's up and he's angry. He's up and he's angry. Oh, okay, don't sit on the throne. Just block, just block. They are not touching him. I don't know what I'm gonna do after he kills all of them. My going plan is still run. Angry Brian, there are so many more henchmen there, a lot more than when I visited. It must be the settings. It is the settings. We covered them in the last streams, but if anybody's wondering right now why there's so many bandits in this prison, if we go into gameplay here, we have squad size multiplier set up to 2.25 and global population multiplier, which, as stated, is the number of squads increased to 3. Dismemberment frequent. This couldn't be going any better, actually. I'm kind of drifting in the peripherals here as our gigantic friend wreaks havoc. They might even kick me out of the building, right through the wall, Matrix style. Boop. Nice. Check this out. I think we can. Dang, no, we can't. We can't. I was hoping we could have avoided it. I wonder if I should fight some of these guys to even the odds out. He might go down here if I don't start playing ball. Again, if I can get a smaller segment of these guys downstairs, I might be able to... Whoa, 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 big boy! No. Back to our friend. We're going back upstairs. We had a plan. There is a way to move while kind of still issuing the block command, so your character moves defensively. Don't quote me on this, but I think if you click block and control move. Maybe we can find out. No. Control was not. Oh, maybe it is? No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Alt? Alt? It's not Alt either. Maybe shift move. Oh, it's 100% shift move. And he's kind of blocking his way back towards that position. Okay, see how sweet that is? We're going to try this up towards here just so I don't think it's a fluke. Okay, it might have been a fluke. Cards on the table. Oh, they punched me through the floor again. Sweet. I might be stuck forever. No, I'm good. We're good. Let's take this opportunity to heal. Let's click sneak so that they forget I exist, and everybody just goes to fight the elder white gorillo that's upstairs. I mean, it could be going better, but at the same time, he's really doing a number on on the residents here. I don't know if I can take this many of these guys yet. We We can hurt him. I mean, we can destroy them, apparently. No more chest hits. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they got the gorilla. Aye. And they got me. Okay. Plan gorilla. Didn't pan out. It still might. Oh, hold on. How much life does he have? Did he get hit at all? Not really. Can I fight 4 of these guys? Possibly. Never mind. Oh, I don't want to play dead. '81 toughness. That's what we're going for here. Insanity. What's happening right now? We're interdimensional. Oof. Get up. 81 toughness still. Rebooting again. Surrounded by enemies. Right into the attack. 82 toughness. Insanity. What can we go down to here? Negative 71. We're okay. We're okay. Playing this kind of close, but we should be okay. The jumping swing. The fact that we just got almost 3 points of toughness is insane. But these are the kind of lengths that you have to go to do that. Now, where can we heal? I wonder if Kaiten has a robot repair bed. It must. Can't believe the white gorilla didn't work. I had a lot of faith in that big dude. Kind of worked. Maybe fighting martial artists inside was not a great idea. They get a huge bonus, like +8. So kind of everybody in there was like Bruce Lee, but huge. And desirous of hugs. They were like muscular martial artist Care Bears. Repair shop, maybe, or maybe just a mechanical shop. Tough to say. Ranger shop, that's good news. Mechanical shop. So hoping he has this. He does not. He does not have a skeleton repair bed. That's a power station. Scrap masters, possibly. Could buy a house. There might, I don't know if there's going to be one in the bar. Residential small. That's an outpost for sale. That outpost is sweet. That's a sweet house. Your balcony is just a cliff. And this is a general shop. I doubt that has one. We're going to check everything. Hopefully somebody has a skeleton repair bed. Otherwise, we have a bit of a walk ahead of us. No. General shop, I highly doubt. Police, absolutely not. Noble house? Maybe? Thieves? Absolutely not. Okay, I think actually we're out of luck here. It's... Does Mourn even have one? I don't remember if Mourn has one. I know that Shark has very inexpensive repair beds. Oof, I think it's gotta be... We'll go to Mourn. We'll try Mourn. It's gotta be Mourn. And with any luck, by the time we get back to the prison, the white gorillo will just be waking up. This is not a weapon I just want to give away lightly, right? You can't, like, I don't want to put him in a prison cell. I don't think you can put animals in cells. I can't remember. But I definitely want to just tuck him into a bed. And then put food in front of him or something. I don't think they can starve. The NPCs. Like, I just don't think they can starve to death. I don't actually think that's a mechanic that they're affected by. If you're in control of them, for sure. But then, I guess they're not NPCs. But, that said, I would love to keep the white gorillo, right? Just tuck him, because all you have to do is put them in a bed and they can't do anything. They're paralyzed. So it'd be pretty funny to keep the giant white gorillo just in a bed in one of the towns. So, you know, when we need them, we can bring them out. If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, it kind of reminds me of the Tech Hunter shop. No, they don't have a repair bed. Is there a repair bed in here? Did I maybe miss a repair bed in the abandoned HQ where the white gorillo was? And is there possibly one in that bar? So I don't see anything here yet. Shop counter, nothing. Get out of here. Where'd this little guy come from? Okay, well, there's absolutely no skeletal repair beds in here, but there is a whole other gorilla, which is sweet. Okay, we're out of luck here for repair beds. Flats Lagoon has one. We know that. I think we determined that Peyton does not have one. Honestly, after all this time, I don't know how I played so much Kenshi with 3 times speed being the limit. Once Big Iron here becomes slightly more competent, so if you're near this stage, your primary stat in a solo Ironman is your toughness, right? If you're near this stage, like we'll call it the mid-40s for weapon skills, and by and large the mid-40s, right, for your attributes. Toughness, you know, you don't want to even be adventuring this far out solo unless your toughness is well above 50, 60. I'm not gonna lie, I completely lost my train of thought. It just evaporated. I felt really good about that too. Hunter's bar. Oh wait, it came back to me. I was about to talk about pack animals. If you're at this point, this is at the point in your solo Ironman where I would recommend getting a pack animal, like skill-wise. It's pretty good to have the extra carriage space. Okay, that was an insanely long walk just to run all the way back to the prison. I'm going to put the hacker on. Does this get a... No, there's no indoors negative to it. Okay. So we're going to put the hacker on and see what we can't do here. I'm going to take that backpack off. And that's going to bring our defense negative down. Actually, it's going to bring all of our combat skills up because that backpack gives you -2 to combat skills bonuses. And encumbrance is only 23%, which isn't terribly affecting our run speed. 17 miles per hour is pretty well good enough to outrun any person, generally. You can't outrun big things no matter how fast you go. So there's that. But 17 miles per hour is generally pretty good to outrun most things, I think. So I don't mind being this encumbered. Dimitro, it should despawn Gorillo if you leave the location. So it might have. Because he was back in the tower where I found him. So it might have already respawned him in his tower. Which would be pretty cool. So, plan B. Since Gorillo failed us, plan B is to attack everything I see here. And then run inside. Yep. So remember what I said. You can't outrun big things anyways. They have insane AoE damage though. And so I'm more confident that even just adult big things will be able to decimate all these guys. But a lot of them are still unconscious. Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of these guys are mangled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blocking. Blocking. Actually, I'm just going to run nearer to the big thing. Yep. Good enough. Good enough. If it hits me once, I'm out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're taking it down. I'm out. Oh, they got it. Can I lead them down? Are there any big things left in the compound? Nope. Is the gorillo still in the building? Also, no. Okay, whatever we do, we have to get the martial artists out of the building. Yeah, I would rather fight them out here on the ground than inside where they get massive bonus. Okay, we're on block. Let's see what we can't do here. Human chopper in action. Oh, there's the big boy. No! Oh, I thought he was down. It's alright. Just got ourselves a May 2 hacker. No big deal. Hacker? A May 2 plank. Masterwork grade mercenary leather armor. That's sweet. It doesn't give me all those sweet bonuses, but it is sweet. My dog is playing my floor like a drum with his bone. Just in case anybody can hear that slamming in the background. Oh, see, it'd be awesome if we could wear the Rusty Chain shirt. Samurai boots, too. He was, well equipped. I want that armor. We're gonna find cause to wear that because that is sweet. May 2 exile plank, check. And now I think we can actually pick him up and get some money for him. Okay, he is worth 50,000 cats. He's not dying, is he? Nah, he's good. He's good. Can we fight, do you think, with this plank while carrying the big man himself? The answer is yes. Oh, what? They hurt my arm. Now I can't. We messed up. Back to the saber. Nope, they're not letting me even use the saber. Oof. This is no good. I mean, we got the plank. Mission accomplished. Let's try and heal this left arm. There we go. Wait, what are we on to now? We're on to the hacker. Flesh cleaver. Out here cleaving flesh. Oh, there's the big man again. He's huge. Man down. I hear a beak thing in the distance. Look at this. Big iron tearing down. Oh my god, what a terrifying shadow. Oh, this is the opposite of good. Oh, let's use the May 2 weapon. Great training opportunity. 95! I can't wait to see what kind of damage this thing does once heavy weapons is higher than 25. Uh-oh. Beak Thing, Big Iron team up. Kenshi comics are written about this sort of thing. This damage is insane. Uh-oh. I keep... Honestly, I assume that every single one of them... the damage on this weapon's insane, even with such low skill. I'm just keen on the lookout for an Elder, because that thing will trash us, and has the potential to, you know, just straight up tear off limbs with a hit or two. Not a bad thing. We're gonna do that ourselves once he's tough enough. Skin spiders, what is going on? Skin spiders fighting beak things, fighting gorillo bandits. Oh wait, we need our bounty. Where's he at? Where's he at? Is he buried under beak thing corpses right now? No, we found him. Magnus, do you prefer the more vanilla playthrough, or do you ever get crazy with mods? I like to throw in Thief Backpack, Yoda, Captain America, Warhammer 40k, extra buildings, and all that kind of crazy stuff. I usually play fairly close to vanilla. I usually keep it pretty true to the game. The furthest I've strayed would have to be Universal Wasteland expansion, but somebody asked on, or mentioned, I should say, on one of my last streams in the comments about trying out the Star Wars conversion. Now, I know there's a series of mods recommended, like a little pack recommended to get the best experience out of that Star Wars conversion, so that's something I'm interested in trying once we're through with Big Iron here, which... you know, tends to happen sooner than you think with some of these. We'll call this a more developed playthrough, because it is more developed. You know, we've given it some time now. Eat body. Battle. This thing is insane. 40k mod sounds pretty sweet. Oh my. This is the stuff nightmares are made out of. The horizon is giant wolves fighting giant murder giraffes. I'm dead. Don't you do it. Oh, this is... my goodness. Toughness 83! Insane. Oh, maybe just leave that left arm a little injured, you know? Get an excuse to buy a new limb. You've got to be kidding me. Why is there a gigantic pack of bone wolves? So, maybe you can see at this point why I wouldn't push the population beyond the levels I have that. I used to just max them right out. But the way that I have it set now, it still gets a little hectic if you haven't noticed. But it adds, in my opinion, you know, just enough life to the Kenshi world. Because it is pretty barren otherwise. Really hope these things don't catch me. I mean, if you want the easy mode, if you want to put Kenshi in easy mode, okay? Like steal, mine, whatever to make your money, and then buy a bunch of bone dogs, put them in a house, leave them in that house with a pack animal, and pack that thing with food. Go to every vendor in town and pack that thing with food, stem to stern. And once you've done that, just leave those bone dogs there while you do whatever. Maybe just make money to buy more food and just keep on filling this thing up. Okay? I think it's 100 in-game days. Put it on fast forward, whatever you got to do. You end up with 3 to 5 elder bone dogs, and then you can just beat the game. I mean, no matter what your population settings are, very few things in Kenshi can stand up to a group of 5 elder bone dogs. If anything. So we're going to trade this guy in for his 50,000 cat bounty. Whew. Awesome. Okay. So, Meitu, Exile, Blank. Cutting damage 1.76, blunt damage 2.40. Weight is 48 kg. Now, it's a heavy weapon. 48 kg means we can only use this weapon efficiently once we are at 90... Wait, no. 96 strength. Now, you can, I'm pretty sure you can cheese this if you want. You can free him, sneak in and free him, and then take him back again for the money. I've heard of people doing that. We're not going to stoop that low. Not Big Iron. Really, that's a great idea. Great idea, Samurai. Why don't you do that walkthrough? What, oh boy. What did I say that you're referring to? There's a bit of a delay. It's... We're really looking for a robot bed here, but I think this is the second time I've checked, and I'm pretty sure nothing has changed. Not that it would. Oh, Bone Dog Murder Squad. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I could definitely demo that. It would be pretty boring on stream, I think, but I could probably clip a video together. I can do that much. We can edit that much. I want to go fight Southern Hivers with our heavy weapon and see if we can take a few bounties. Now, we need to locate a robotics bed. I really... Flats Lagoon, Mourn didn't even have one. So it's Flats Lagoon or kind of nothing at all here. Maybe Shark. I know Shark might have one. I really wish we had a skeletal repair bed closer. It's gonna make training pretty difficult until we get the research for a skeletal repair bed. Hmm. I doubt there's any skeleton repair bed at the market. There might be one somewhere in Gray Shelf or near the Southern Hive, but they would kill me before I could get to it. Stone Rat Village, I doubt it. Clown Steady, I don't know. But Clown Steady's not really close to where we want to go. We could try Fishman Isle. Might die. That's a good way to end a playthrough. Let's try Clown Steady for a robot repair bed. And see if Fishman Isle can't take us down. It's also the most annoying way to make money because you have to buy things from the vendor so the vendors have enough money so you can sell the Fishman's head to the vendor. Okay, more big things. Battle. In the hundreds, this is good news. Oh my god, murder boneyard wolves. I know there's a mod that you can start with one of those. That'd be a sweet playthrough. Maybe this is an outpost, and maybe this has a skeletal repair bed. That would be ideal. Not too far, pretty close to Fishman Isle, close to, yeah, all this stuff. That'd be sweet if that was actually a way station. Please be a way station. These guys are how you cheese train crossbows, and we're gonna go over that next stream. Like, organically training crossbows in Kenshi, wicked, really cool. But if you've done it so many times, you kind of want a quick way to get it done. And the quickest way to get it done is with Leviathans. Are these? Oh, these are United Cities. Okay. Manhunter Base is not a way station. That's upsetting. Maybe they have a skeletal repair bed. I doubt it. There's only one way to find out. Okay, so we have a barracks. I can't even, can I not walk in here? Is it locked? Are you kidding me? Do you think they'll get mad if I pick the lock and break into their base? I hope not. I don't think they will, but maybe. Okay, no, we're okay for now. We have a hideout. Hideout. Swamp store. Hideout. 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 Barracks. I'm going to check the barracks. I doubt I'll be able to use it if it is in here. I do not see a skeleton repair bed. Okay. Yeah, that was maybe a bit of a stretch. Manhunter base, skeleton repair bed. Hopefully we can auto path all the way to Clown Steady here. Yeah, Bone Dog Murder Squad's super easy, especially since nomads come through Squin almost every game very early on. I mean, you can do it with bowls, too. They just eat an obscene amount. I think all animals just eat an insane amount of food. They're worse than Shek. Maybe. Almost nothing's worse than Shek, but when it comes to just robbing you of all your food, turning Kenshi into a farming simulator, as somebody put it on the last stream. Come on. There had better be. There's a mechanical shop. What are the odds? I'm not holding out hope that I can find a repair bed in here. Hey, my man, I need repairs. Advanced outpost, basic furniture, research already known, advanced harpoonery. This kind of stuff we have to keep our eyes out for. We need to get the blueprints to build a skeletal repair bed. But we are fairly healed up. So I think we go do some epic fishman training. Fishman montage. And look for the Gurgler King's head. Obviously. Swamp turtles. If you're a Greenlander and you need food, or if you have a single Shek party member in your group of 39 Greenlanders, swamp turtles are a great source of food. They're super easy to kill, and they drop a gazillion meat. I'm guesstimating. Were those swamp ninjas or something? Oh my god, it was swamp ninjas. I kind of want to fight them, but I also kind of want to go to Fishman Island without a bunch of damage. I think we're fighting. Whoa, 124. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, nice. Crossbow guy. If I can hurt these people. One swing. Just one swing. Boom. So we're not able to wield this very quickly again because our strength is terribly low. It needs to be 96 to wield this plank at max speed. Oh, that was close. That was close. I think this was a mistake. Close combat. If I can get one good side swing, all three of them. If. There it is. Oh, yes. That was sweet. Okay, we are shopping for... This is perfect. The worst toothpick crossbow we can get our hands on, and shoddy is good enough, or bad enough, as it were. Now we're just going to keep our eye out for crossbow bolts for it. And once you find too many, just throw them in your second bag, right? Like that's, I was trying to do that a second ago. But your wooden backpack, if you can stack something, you should stack it in there, because sometimes, I mean, you can pause a lot. I guess I do. But sometimes you need to swap loot quickly, or you want to swap loot quickly. So it's better to just keep all your stackables in the stackable bag. And it makes life easy for remembering where your ammo is, and which bag to drop, and which bag not to drop if you need to run, and you need to drop a bag to survive. Yes, your bag can despawn if you run a certain distance. So, we'll talk about maybe caching in a later stream as well. It's kind of a last-ditch survival option for your solo Ironman. Also, this, not a great idea. Heal, you know, keep running to town, then heal. Don't stand just outside the reach of the guards and heal. Okay, we're in Clown Steady. Somebody in here has to have a robot, a skeletal repair bed. Too huge that basically the whole town is for sale. I thought I was kidding, but I'm actually not. Essentially, the entire town is for sale. That is really, really cool. I did not know that. You could pretty well become the mayor of Clown Steady. There's no noble house, I don't think. No way. And you can buy almost every one of these buildings. That is awesome. I am definitely going to do a mayor of Clown Steady playthrough. But unfortunately we have no repair bed, which sucks. We're going to try this base down here, see what we can find. And then we're going to try Drifters last for a repair bed. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I was having another conversation. Bit of a home emergency. Okay. So it's pretty solid that you can basically become the mayor of Clown Steady. That's probably my favorite new feature of this that I had no idea was possible. I didn't realize that almost every single building in Clown Steady is for sale. This dust is not being friendly with the game. Who's this guy? Oh, see? And this is what it's all about. My game's exploding, by the way. Exploding. So, that is an assassin from the Thieves Guild. He will serve us much more effectively than the white gorillo did, but he's now our secret weapon, our ace in the hole. If we feel threatened, drop the assassin. Let's go see if there's a skeletal repair bed at Drifter's Last. Ice pack. What did I miss? We took out Gorillo. The white, not both of them, all of them. Everybody related to gorillos. No, so we took down the white gorillo, the great white gorillo. And then picked him up and actually used him to devastate the prison where the gorillo bandit leader lived, okay? Then we went back and beat the heck out of him and his friends and took him in for his 50,000 cap bounty, which is why we're sitting at, wait, this way, 110,000 cats right now. Magnus, are you going to recruit the assassin? Oh, we've already recruited the assassin. I'm just going to put him on the ground gently when I need him. He'll defend me because I'm in the Thieves Guild and so is he. We can test him on these slave hunters if they try and get one over on us. But yeah, once you join the Thieves Guild and you become an ally, you can pick up allied units. So like if you ally the Holy Nation, which is fairly easy to do, you get to recruit groups of guards at any point. You know, it's easy to recruit them, right? But then they leave after a certain amount of time and you have to recruit them again. If you don't want to do that, just find one with an Inquisitor and pick him up and just carry him around. Because his guards will follow their leader and the Inquisitor is just always on your shoulder. It's a pretty sleazy way to get, be able to carry 2 or 3 or even 4 patrols if you time everything correctly. Okay, so we made it. Searching. I don't know. I think we are out of luck. General shop, unless the general shop is hiding a skeleton repair bed. Yeah, we can't spend too much time down here. Taking too much damage will be a little detrimental. Having said that, let's go to the peninsula. I do not know what is down here. It has been a very long time, I think, in my solo game since I have come to this far south on the Kenshi map. Okay, there's a herd of bone dogs. Outlaw swordsman, maybe? Oh, the outlaw swordsman boss. Is he down here? No, I thought we already found him. There's no way he's down here. Is anything cool down? I mean, there's got to be something cool down here. The dots. The dots on the cool map go down this far. Does the game feel like it's exploding for you guys watching? Because it feels like it's exploding for me. You know what? That might be a sign. It is exploding. We're coming up on 2 hours. we've got our destination in mind. We've got a plan. And then we're gonna cut our way west and back north. That will take us past the Bugmaster. Now we have to find a way to repair ourselves. So that might not even, like, we may get near there and have to peel out. It's pretty stuttery. Got some chop. Yeah. Sorry, fellas. Don't know what's going on. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, though. And hopefully Big Iron sees equal amounts of action in the next one. I think we're going to be in luck, though. This has been a pretty sweet playthrough so far. So, yeah. Thanks again. If you missed anything or you have any questions about the playthrough, just shoot me a comment and I'll get back to you. Anyways. Take care.